This is the book that sets forth experience. That's why as you read the book, you'll find yourself here again and again. If you've had Christian experience, if you've been through testings and trials, at the time of the testing and trial, you read the Psalms, and there you'll come right up against the very experience that you yourself are having, that someone else has had hundreds and thousands of years back. There is, throughout these portions, really a repeated complaint over the way ungodly people are flourishing. Here this psalm starts out with a cry for help because there seems to be such a lack of godly people. The godly man ceaseth, the faithful fail from among the children of men. This has been quite a repeated refrain among God's people. Remember Elijah, he was particularly burdened over it. He figured that he was the only one left who hadn't bowed the knee to Baal, but God had to point out to him that there were still quite a few others who were in the same place. I think this is quite a common complaint with us, that we're apt to think that it's just a little handful of us that are being true to the Lord. The godly are failing. It's real easy to get just terribly pessimistic, you know, that things are getting worse and worse. Well, they are. The Bible says that they will get worse and worse. But don't make them any worse than what they are. There are still a lot of godly people around. If you just open your eyes and look for them, you'll find them. God has his own choice ones, every here and there. Sometimes you run into them in places that you never expect them at all. I get kind of disturbed over the common practice that a lot of us have, that we think that a person has to have our particular stamp on them. They got to be Maranatha Bible Church people, you know, or else they aren't real Christians, or they have to be Baptist, or they have to be Presbyterian, or they have to be something else. If they don't have the particular, some special little oddity about them, well then they aren't the real thing. And we're apt to think that the godly are ceasing. The godly are not ceasing from the earth. God has his people, and we need to be careful that we don't get into this dark outlook